Dame Emma Thompson is an award-winning actress, screenwriter and comedian. She shot to fame for her adaptation of Jane Austen's Sense and Sensibility.
Do you love him? I do not attempt to deny that I think very highly of him.
Emma Thompson, Sense and Sensibility.
It won her 2 Oscars for Best Actress and Best Adapted Screenplay, making her the only person to win both awards for the same film.
I don't really know how to thank the Academy for this.
Mindy Kaling is another Hollywood trailblazer. Her first big break was the US version of The Office.
Oh my God, I have so much to tell you!
Really?
Yes, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, they had a baby and they named it Surrey.
She's starring in a new film with Emma Thompson called Late Night and wrote it specifically for the British icon.
I've been talking about Emma so much that it's now beginning to make me feel disingenuous. It's funny, it's like she's dead and it's her in memoriam and I'm talking about all the wonderful things about her. And she hates it so much and I've had to tell the story so much. But you know what?
Yeah.
You'll love it. You like it. So Emma, may she rest in peace, was my favorite living actor. And I'd been thinking about her since 11, 12 years old when I saw her in Much Ado About Nothing. And I knew I wanted to write something for her.
I read it and it was literally one of the best scripts I'd read in years. It was so smart, whip smart, and terribly funny, also very touching, and crucially, completely and utterly authentic and representing where we all are now. And it's quite rare, it's incredibly rare that. So it was a miracle script, actually. And I read, in 48 hours, I got back to Mindy and said, I'll do it! Let's do it now! Let's do it, let's start tomorrow.
That's our show, everyone. I came to tell you this year is your last.
What?
Thompson plays Catherine Newberry, a veteran late-night show host who hires a female writer, played by Kaling, to revitalise her ageing talk show.
We need to hire a woman.
Would a gay guy work?
No.
You're hired. If it doesn't work out, which you probably won't, you'll be gone.
Are you okay?
I'm so happy, I feel sick.
The movie has been called a political piece, but the pair deny this and say that was not its intended purpose.
She said I was the vibrant splash of color on the gray canvas of our writing staff.
I think inherently because of the way we look and because 2 women are in a movie and they're the leads in a movie, people extrapolate a lot of political messages from it. But the truth is it's a comedy movie that is about ideas rooted in real relationships. It's a funny movie.
Yeah.
It's a funny movie.
And we're in it. It's a funny movie with us in it. The thing is, what is kind of amusing to me is that these issues that keep on being pointed out as being in our movie, sexism, ageism, are just daily life for women. They're not issues, they're just our lives.
Thompson has been at the forefront of change in Hollywood. Earlier this year, she quit a movie when executive John Lasseter was brought on board after facing multiple allegations of sexual misconduct during his time at Disney. She detailed her concerns in a public letter.
If a man has been touching women inappropriately for decades, why would a woman want to work for him?
Whilst it's my voice, absolutely, and I wrote a lot of it, it is the work of many voices. That's important, and I know that it was helpful to other people who've also stepped away from Skydance recently, and who nobody was taking any notice of, but it meant that they felt braced and supported. So it had side effects that I had not been able to foresee, which were supportive ones, about which I am very glad. So yes, it was good that it had that effect.
Tom Cruise is the same age as me. He gets to fight the mummy. I am the mummy.
Now, in her latest role, Thompson is pushing for change in the industry.
I've also had the experience of being the only woman with groups of men writing and it being very, very difficult to crowbar even to get the confidence to write something and then to present it because I didn't feel confident about it and actually nobody wanted to hear, and why should they? You've just got to push it out there.
Our experiences are somewhat similar in that I was in a writer's room with no women and no people of color except for myself. So that the terror that I felt as the only minority and the only woman was very real to my life.
I'm old-time, long-term feminist, and I'm interested in how systems change. This film would not have been written or possible even 20 years ago.
Hi, I'm Lee Sales. Thanks for watching this story. If you'd like to watch more of 7:30's stories, they are on the left of your screen. And tap on the button below to subscribe and get the latest from ABC News.